What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the Knightsman channel. What we got today is Fallout 76 Wastelanders. For those that don't know, it's a game that actually had a lot of heat to it when it first came out because it didn't live up to the hype. Did you hear any of that?
Not really.
Nah? Oh, you're gonna
hate to say
yeah,
it.
that's all good. It's what probably a lot of people out there are the same. They don't know.
I'm familiar with the series though, and I did play New Vegas.
Oh yeah,
and that was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
So,
New Vegas was
back
quite
on the
well,
PS3.
and the number 4, Fallout 4, was actually quite good. It was one of my favorite games, but this one kind of missed the mark where there was a lot of glitches. It was supposed to be just like an online game with no like NPCs or anything.
Oh, okay, so it was a online purchase.
Yeah,
one,
and
okay.
but it failed because it didn't go down well. Everyone thought it was gonna, but it didn't. But what they've done since then, they've done updates. They've added NPCs. They've added better quest lines and stuff. And I think this is what this is as well. It's an update where they're adding something different, new quest line, all those sort of aspects, trying to rebuild. Because I think when it came out, and about a year later, they actually acknowledged that they failed, and what their plan was to update it and get it to where it should have been. I guess another year later. So I think that's what they're trying to do, is just rebuild the game. I actually have it down here. I have it right here, and as you can see, it's still sealed. So I'm ready to dig into it, but obviously I got to get through a couple of games first. But I think in a way, it's quite good that I've left it like that, because all these updates and that, it's going to get it to where it should have been when it launched. Because I think if I played it when it launched, I would have just thrown it out the window. But now it's cheap.
Going straight in with all those fixes, you'll be able to
because it was so buggy. It was ridiculous. And that's what I heard, kind of the gist of it. So I'm hoping that, because the concept of it wasn't too bad, but it just wasn't executed the way it should have.
So generally, with the new updates that they've added, the new quests and stuff, does that mean that the storyline has changed in a little bit, or is it the same storyline, or is it mainly an online game where you kind of like Destiny, where you'd move forward with all of the
I think it was something totally new, and what they tried to do with the theme anyway. But I think they've actually built in more the storyline, because I think that's what was lacking.
Is it just online, or is it campaign?
No, I don't think it was campaign.
I
think it was like just online, but I think they had to add in those certain quests, certain campaigns, because it just didn't hit the mark.
Yeah, not enough in there.
Nah, so
and
I
the
think
things that work are buggy.
Yeah, and it was
story-wise.
ridiculous. Like people getting kicked off. It was a mess of a game. So I'm hoping that all these updates are just going to build those layers to kind of get it where it should have been. So I'm going to watch the official trailer here. It's only a minute. It's a quick one, but it should again give us a little bit of info into why we should play this game, because it's still sealed down there.
Yeah,
I want to have a reason why I should crack that open and kind of crack on.
Yeah, exactly. Well, based on what I'm reading on the screen there, it looks like it's got a bit of stuff all around.
Blood, gore, drug reference, intense violence, strong
all the
language,
boxes.
Use of alcohol,
Lack of bugs.
Beautiful. Yeah. All right, I think we should crack into
Let's
it.
do it.
Let's go. I'm expecting, good things.
Graphics look great.
It's been a long journey. Appalachia has changed. I don't know if you've been following the rumors, but there's something in the mountains. People from outside are coming in, and they're coming to stay.
You're from one of the local vaults, right? All of my people are at risk.
I'm willing to pay good money if you put an end to this for me.
We ain't gonna let anyone stand in our way.
Okay. Yeah, a bit of a beast there. Power armor.
I need you,
April 7th.
all of you, to do your part.
I'd play that.
Would ya?
Yeah, definitely. It looks sick.
So, I mean,
It looks like because is that the area that changes per game? Like New Vegas is obviously probably set in Vegas,
Yeah.
right? From what I remember. So this one would be set. It's all on Earth.
yeah, it must be. I mean, I guess it's quite similar to Fallout 4, which was kind of like that setting, but obviously they've, I don't know, changed it up a bit, which is good. I mean, that trailer could have been, I guess, a bit more crisper. Like you know, when the person was talking, their mouth wasn't quite as
So
like their things get me. They bug me a little bit. But I'm hoping that the game is, because I mean the graphics is alright. I think what they try to do is overbore on the graphics in the game, which was the main gist of it. So I think when you get into it, the game is actually beautiful, but just those certain little things. There was too many little things that destroyed the game, I think.
Yeah.
So I think if they focus on those little things, then the game could potentially be quite good.
I do love graphics in games though. I do love it to be up to par in terms of that. I want the way that games are made. I want there to be no difference in comparison between cutscenes and graphics in the game, because it'll either be one or the other. It'll either be the cutscene looks amazing and then the graphics in the game look a little bit better, but there's so much more, because you've got to, depending on whether you play it in first person, third person, whatever, there's always so much more to see. And like you said, if you're cramming all of this in and you're not focusing on the things that are really necessary in terms of the game and the story, and you can lose that.
Yeah, so I think adding to that, I think the PS5 and the new Xbox and that, I think that's going to be a huge difference, because I've been hearing that they're very, very powerful compared to these current gens. So I think studios will have that room to play with in terms of graphics getting to that stage, because I mean, yeah, they've just got that raw power, and it seems like, because PC games have always been better than console games, haven't they?
I think it just comes down to the hardware behind it, because I mean, how many consoles can you play where you can get up to 120 frames per second or even 60 frames per second, and not buy an expansion on a console? You just fit the part for your PC. Yeah. The PC game can do that automatically. You don't have to buy a disc that plays 4K or a disc that does this. You have to have that in the hardware. So
I think what we're seeing is, with the new gen PS5 and that, they're bridging that gap, I think, between the consoles and the PCs, because I think they're getting more and more sophisticated, especially with the SSDs that they're putting in. I'm
a bit confused with the PlayStation 5 though, because I read up on it and the specs don't sound that much greater. I'm really excited for it, but I hope that they bring out a Pro that's a little bit more powerful, because we've seen 4K, whether you've bought the console that does it or not, the expansions or anything. We've seen 4K. I want to see 8K games, and I want to see more than a terabyte hard drive, because the discs that you buy now for games and download, they're all 50 gig each, you know? And even a terabyte.
I think they're looking at 2 terabyte.
2 terabyte.
That's what I've been hearing. So it'll be interesting. Yeah,
but even the RAM in them, 8 gigs of RAM.
Yeah. We'll see. Hopefully, surely they'll.
I think another few gigs of RAM would be great. Yeah. To be able to sort of process everything, but then again, the other hardware in it that helps that work.
Yeah, I think everything's top of line. I think it's going to be quite. I'm getting the PS5 anyway.
Yeah.
So it's going to be awesome. We've kind of.
Hopefully it can push me into gaming more.
Yeah, well, why not? I mean, I love games. Red Dead Redemption 2 at the moment, but we're kind of going off the track here a little bit, but it's all good.
Fallout new topic.
Yeah, that was me falling out right here. Yeah. But overall, I think the trailer wasn't too bad.
No, it wasn't bad.
Yeah, like
from an outsider's perspective, I'd say it looks like a pretty cool game.
Let's come to a conclusion score here. What do you reckon? 7.5? I don't think I hit. I don't think I hit that 8 round.
I feel like if you're doing a movie trailer versus a game trailer, the game has so much more potential, because you're the one playing it. If you can do something that you enjoy and you can play it in a way that you want, and it works for you.
Yeah,
I'm giving an 8.
Yeah, 8.
Trailer, story, gameplay, and all that. If I'm not really too familiar with it, I'd probably give it a 7.5, 7.
Yeah, I think we go with 7.5, because I mean it's still in its wrapper, isn't it? I haven't had that urge to play it yet.
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, this trailer is pushing me more and more to open it up and jamming it, because they need to add all these things in, the quest line, the new players, all that sort of thing, to keep the fan base, because I think that's what they promised, was a better game. At least buggy game.
You gotta help out the loyal fans. They're the ones that are buying it and playing it, and if there's things that they don't like in it, then and they liked it in the others.
I think 7.5 is still pretty generous for the Fallout 76 franchise, because of how it bombed. I still have a little bit of hope for it though, to be honest. Only because I do want to eventually play it, and the ideas of what the game was supposed to be were there. So that's what it is. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
I think we'll give it a higher score
once we
play it. Yeah, that's it. I think that's what we have to do, right?
Yeah.
But no, hopefully you enjoyed that trailer.
Yeah, definitely.
I know you're not much of a gaming fan, but I guess I am, so it's good to see the two different perspectives.
Had this been a Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer, I would have been curled up in a ball like, I can't wait.
Yes, that's going to be a huge trailer too.
But I can appreciate even games that I don't play. You know, I watch the trailers, I see what they're about, and they just keep getting better and better and better.
They are, like Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah.
You know, crazy.
Mm.
But apart from that, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Thank you for the fellow Knightsmen here jumping across, and we pumped out 3 videos today, which are cool. So those 2 videos will be at the end of this video if you want to carry on and watch them.
Good pure content.
But yeah, make sure you smash that like button, hit the subscribe button if you're not. We're aiming for that 100,000 silver play button, which we need your help to do, because our channel's all about reacting to trailers, to anything. So you heard it from our man. Smash the comments down below if you like this trailer, or if you are a fan of Fallout 76, and what you reckon they need to do to improve the game, because improvements are needed, I think, to get this game to where it should have been at launch.
Listen to the fans.
Yep, listen to the fans.
They
know all, don't they? The
they
fans.
do. They do. There's so many times that I've watched trailers and things where I've even seen the content once it's done, and I'm just thinking, I could write the story.
Yep.
And it would be perfect. You gotta listen to the fans.
You gotta give the fans what they want, I think is a phrase where
it is.
Yeah, I mean, it works, doesn't it?
May the fans be with you.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, I like that. But apart from that, thank you again for watching all the way through. I think that is Knightsman out. I think we've done 3 trailers now, so I think we all trailered out. But thank you. Make sure you stick around. We have lots more content which will be coming out this year. So yeah, definitely hit that bell notification, because that's going to let you know when these trailers are popping out. But thank you very much for watching, and that is Knightsman out. Cha-ching.